Dandavats Prabhu. My name is Shyamali Devi Dasi, and I want to offer my Pushpanjali offering for Srila Gurudev. So, Om Gyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasme Sri Gurave Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Iti Namane. I offer all my obeisances to all the gurus in our Guru Vargya. And I met Gurudev in 2010 and took initiation from him in Badger, California. I did not take it in the group with the yagya, but um, afterward. I was hesitant and unsure, so I had been following a Sikh path and not sure of jumping into the Vaishnav path. But I met a beautiful Sikh Vaishnav named Raghunath from Vancouver who helped me make the transition to taking initiation from Gurudev. And my friend Nimai Prabhu, Nimai Chaitanya Das from Massachusetts, was helping me. And we went to meet Gurudev the next day um, in his room. And he gave me Harinam as I sat next to him on his bed. There were a few other people getting mantra. And what I remember is, first of all, being in, slightly intimidated by the situation because this is all very new. But as I sat on the bed, I had bought some beads in the little marketplace. And he looked at them in a kind of like disgust, like, and then said, these were okay. And I sang for him the Maha Mantra. And then he started expounding on Krishna consciousness and saying that Krishna was everywhere and there were millions and millions of universes, which really struck me because I had been having a conversation with a group of devotees, including Prem Priyojin, and talking just the day before or so about that very subject, and we had been discussing how many universes there were, and none of us said millions and millions. So it was very interesting to have Gurudev correct that conversation. Beautiful. And he blessed me with the name Shyamali Devi Dasi. And then I decided to um, collect funds to give to Gurudev. So that day I went and begged alms, which, the day before everyone had done, so everyone was kind of not so into it, but some were obliging, and it was very interesting experience because it was very humbling. And then when Gurudev was leaving after Harikatha, I went with Nimai behind the place where we give bhajan and eat prasad, um, as Gurudev was being escorted back to his room by Brajanath. And for some reason, it was just Brajanath, Gurudev, and Nimai and myself. And as Gurudev was walking toward me, being aided by Brajanath, I asked Nimai if I should touch his feet. And he said yes. And so I touched his feet. But before that, Gurudev caught my eye. And it was like just Gurudev and myself and all eternity. His blue, piercing eyes pierced mine. And he had a very sweet smile. Very different from his kind of stern reproach of my beads. But this was a smile that would carry me through eternity. And then I touched his feet as he walked by, and I handed him the dakshin that I had raised, and he took it very much in his hand and put it into his hand and kept walking in a very gracious, gentle way. And that look in his eye, that piercing blue eye look, I can see in my mind's eye right now as I speak to you. I was so fortunate to meet him in the last year of his life, and so fortunate to take shelter of him and the Vaishnava path. And since then, I have been held in his embrace by all the devotees that um, have gone before me, and their beautiful kata, and all of the service that people have done to bring the lectures. So Vanchakalpatrubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Evatra Patitanam Pavenubhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Dandavats.